Hey, what's going on, guys and girls? Welcome back to Wide Gaming. We are back again today with some more Generation Zero. Now, today's video is going to be all about the experimental KVM-59 machine gun. And the plan is simple. We're going to talk about what it is, where you can get it, what it does, and the quickest and easiest ways to get it. First off, what we're going to do is have a little play around with it. We're in the experimental, I'd say it's experimental facility. It's testing. This is where you test shit. So this is the perfect place. Now, this gun is a beast. It has a lightning chain effect. So, let's have a look at it. Can we? Yeah, that's a bit of a better look. Attachments wise, it takes all the usual attachments. Your muzzles, your ammo, 7.62, this one takes. Armor piercing and standard. Vision modules, it takes the sights. All standard sights and magazines, it will take your extended mags, which is great. So, this basically... Properties. Chain lightning adds a random chance of triggering a chain lightning effect that also damages nearby enemies. Also has a chance of striking the user if standing too close to the target. Based on the KVM-59 machine gun, a general purpose machine gun used by the Swedish Army since the late 1950s. Now, with all attachments, with no attachments, sorry, this is not too heavy, it's quite light. It comes in at, oh you painus, I've done it again, wrong one. It comes in at, there we go, 2, which isn't too bad. Obviously with attachments you can push that up to about 5. So, you know, it's still quite a light weapon, which is nice. I like to use the silencer on it. It makes it look a bit cooler, I think. I don't like sights on my big guns. But, so, this triggers chain lightning. As you can see, around the barrel at the end there, it's all sparkly, which is beautiful. And, obviously, it doesn't really work if it's not an enemy, but I will show you against this wall, as you can see there. With the little lightning drop hitting the wall, which is really good. Damage-wise, it's got a nice high output, especially if you've got a lot of enemies together. If you can chain them up, it's really nice. So far, I've had it chained with 4 enemies. I'm not too sure if it goes higher. They don't really need to be in close proximity, which is quite nice. I'd say 5 meters maybe. It's quite hard to like measure it in game, if you know what I mean. But yeah, they don't need to be too close. But as you can see, their damage is nice and high, just around about the halfway mark. Handling is just over that, and rate of fire is high. We will compare that against the normal KVM-59, which is all the same. Did not know that. But yeah, it is all the same. But obviously, with the lightning effect that you get, it triggers a lot more damage against other enemies. It has such a high power output, which is really good, especially if you've got a cluster. I mean, you use it against ticks. Shit in hell, it is so good against ticks. It really is quite funny. You just blow them out of the water. The good thing about tanks is you going up against a tank, you don't really need to remove the tick box anymore, because as you're shooting the tank, all ticks that drop out are hit with the lightning, so it works out really well. And you save yourself a bit of ammo, and you can focus fully on that tank then. And it also looks really cool. I don't know why I keep going onto my map. It's just a habit. Right, so we're going to take it out for a test host. We have got a harvester over there. We are on the runway at the moment, with a lot of runners just hanging around, which is quite good, because they all tend to stick in nice close proximity to each other. I can't speak today, my words are a bit minced. Yeah, so that this will be really effective against them. You get them nice and close, it just works wonders. So obviously what we'll do is try and hit the harvester. As you can see there, the lightning coming off. He's already taken 1 down, which is great. See, the chain has damaged that one there at the back. Nice. A nice chunk. We've already taken 1 down with it. Only problem is it's not good at all in like bunkers and things like that. Close proximity, the damage it does to you is really high. It just shows really how much damage, how much of a punch this thing packs. It is a great weapon, all round. Right, got that now. Let's take him down. We're gonna go. They chain against themselves as well. So as you can see at the back there, it's splitting off onto different parts. So the chain sort of targets the weak areas as well, which is quite nice. That's no good. Run out of enemies. What's going on? Here we go. We got a couple of hunters out there. Let's take them down. Any more runners or anything? No? No, never mind. The best thing about it is the ability to change. Obviously, you can destroy other enemies with the chain. Obviously, the main enemy that you're shooting at, he's going to end up dying in reality. Oh my, hello. That was a nice one. Let's just attachments. Ammo. Oh, we've only got 78 of that. That'll be fine. Armor piercing. Take his ass down. Oh, we're going to blow up. Even without the chain effect, the power on this, the stopping power is just... We're using it on skirmish, I think. Yeah. There's one over there. I have found the best way to get one of these weapons is on Himfal, purely because it's the drop rate through Apocalypse class rivals is a lot higher than on Phoenix, Military or Prototype. I've found anyway. I know a lot of people have said that you can get it from the Phoenix class tanks and harvesters, but what you need is a level 4 rival. I have found the best place to do it obviously is Himfal, because you will always get an Apocalypse class rival. And obviously if you don't have the DLC, what you can do is just run around this top region here, North Coast, Marshlands and Mountains. I found those three the best for rivals, but obviously what the game gives you is yeah, you can't control that, which makes it quite difficult. But the way I do it is very simple. You just run around Himfal, taking out everything that is in the tank. Now, to build up to rivals, I play on Adventurer difficulty, purely because you don't use up all your ammo, it's easy and it's quick. Now, if you take down tanks, then obviously you reduce your chances of getting a tank to spawn in, because the way the rival system actually spawns the enemies in is it uses existing spawns. So any enemies that are already in there, oh shitting penis, what you will end up turning into rivals. So if you, as you're running around hunting down these enemies, take down all enemies that aren't tanks, and it just increases your chances of getting a tank to spawn. That's my findings so far anyway. Run! Oh my, hello. Oh no, where's he gone? Where you at, son? There you are, son. Where's the RPG dude? He just keeps running off. Bring your ass back here. Got him. Oh no, there's another one. Where are you, son? Got him too. So just run around the main island, and obviously eventually you're going to get a rival show up. But it is very much a waiting game. It did take me, what, 12 hours probably, until I came onto Himfal, because I was just going through all the rivals on the main island and I was getting nowhere. So I decided, right, we'll try Himfal, and if it works, it works, and it did. The best place I would say as well is around here, this town here. Basically this half of the map is better for enemy spawns, so just stick to around there, and then eventually you're going to get yourself a rival. It is just a matter of time. That is the only downside of it. It is very much a waiting game. Right then, so now we've got our level 4 Apocalypse class tank, and it took us about an hour and a half to get him and level him all the way up. So it wasn't too bad, but that was on Himfar. So obviously, like I said earlier, if you're doing it on the main island, it's going to take a bit longer. And you want to stick to the North Coast, Marshlands, and Mountains regions. Forest, sometimes, but the lower lot, I've never really seen Apocalypse guys there, so, you know, it'll just take you a bit longer, but it's the same sort of principle. Head out, aim for the runners, harvesters, and hunters. Keep the tanks alive, which will give you a greater chance of them spawning into a rival. So, we got everything ready. Anything we've got to do is change difficulty. Obviously, you can do it all in the harder difficulty, but it's up to you. I just find it a bit quicker, and you use a lot less resources doing the actually getting the rivals on a lower difficulty. So, let's take this guy out, and then hopefully we'll have one. Oh, baby! Down he goes. There was a lot of ammo used on there as well. And unfortunately, we didn't get one. Never mind. Nope, we didn't want that. All that. All that! You give me all the wrong stuff, man. Ah, fuck it. We'll take it all. Take it all! Take it all! But that is number 4 on the level 4 tanks that I've had, and I have gotten it out of 3 of them. So, you know, it's not too bad. Now we got nothing from him either. Never mind. It's not all bad. But anyway, this event is on until the 6th, so keep going and keep trying the level 4 Apocalypse class and Phoenix class machines, and once you've done that, bish bash bosh, you got it. But thanks for watching today, guys. Hope you've enjoyed, and we will see you again in the next one. Peace!